after being a little loudmouth. You want to come in? You done being a little loudmouth? Closing the door. If you want to come in and hang out, you can come in and hang. For those that don't know, I am referring to my dog, of course. Hi, everybody. What's up? What's happening? Sammy from Paris, and JC, and Art B, and A, and Danielle Jones. Hope you're doing well. Hey there, Mia Maria, representing Finland, obviously. Pleasure to have you with us, all of you. Indeed, it is a treat. Hope everybody's good today. Had a good weekend. Moon Reaper, thank you for the follow, my friend. And as always, oh hey there, Doprakan, Wheat Stalker. And as always, and with my most humility and gratitude as always, Binky and Megan, Naughty by Nature. Shout out to my epic mods and everything that they do. How's everybody doing today? State of New Jersey, how's everything? In the Garden State there, Moon Reaper. Hope everything is good out there. No more crazy drones flying around. Random question. Did you see, Moon Reaper, did you see any of the crazy drones? Like, did they fly over your house? That must have been wild. Like, seeing these, like, huge drones. Well, you are. Look at my mods being all coy. They're all so coy. Like, I'm a guy, and, like, we hate Jeremiah. He's, like, the stupidest, worst thing ever. And then it's just whatever. Just I appreciate you. Okay, just calm down, everybody. We live by one of the military bases they flew over. Wow, crazy Moon Reaper. Speaking of Reaper, like Reaper drones, like how big were they? The ones that you saw, were the ones that you saw like the size of like cars, or were the ones that you saw like smaller? Genuinely curious. That was weird. Kind of the way that came into the news and kind of left the news. Oh man. Strange, but fun time to be alive, right? Fun time to be alive. Wow, so getting work stuff. No, nice. Love to hear that, Racy. I love me some good poke as well. And no idea what you're talking about. That's what I've heard both. So Moon Reaper, the ones that you saw were like normalish. Normalish. They're big, but like normalish drones. But the ones that I heard there were ones like the size of cars or whatever. Hey there, Maya. Good to have you with us over on YouTube. Appreciate you. And why the F? That's the thing that's so weird. No idea. It's like we all know that they're ours. Why are we being weird about it and not just being like, yeah, these are our drones. We're doing military exercise like we always do. Like, I don't understand. Yeah, there's a lot about America I don't understand, my friends. I'll be in for Blackjack. Nice, Moon Reaper. We've come to the right place. Adam. Oh, you know what, Adam? It's funny you say that. I do want to do another whiskey tasting. I genuinely enjoyed the Scotch tasting that I did last time. I would be genuinely interested now that I bought all the. I bought all those little snifters, which are really cute. I use those every now and again. I'll sip something out of one of my little snifters that I got. They're very cute. And but anyway, so I already purchased those. So I just mean I need to go out and purchase a bunch of whiskey. The question is, what do I want to do a comparison of? Probably bourbon, because I did Scotch. And now it's like, would I do bourbon or like whiskey? Like rye? Rye or bourbon is the question. It can go either way. That's food for thought, though. I might do bourbon, because I think I can get like 6 or 7 of the minis. I need to go to a what do you call it, like a Bevmo or like, I need to buy the minis, so I can't buy them at like Costco, and they don't have minis in everything. So you need to go to like a Bevmo or like a Beverage Warehouse or one of those big like liquor superstores that has like all the little mini bottles. Cause I don't want to go out and buy like 7 bottles of whiskey, or whatever, 6 bottles of whiskey. It's crazy. So I just want to buy like the minis. That's what I should do. I should put like, who would like to send me bottles of whiskey? I think that's illegal though. I don't think you're allowed to ship, even as a gift. I don't think you're allowed to send me whiskeys via the mail. That'd be hilarious though. I start getting like just like whiskey just shows up in my mailbox every week. That'd be hilarious. Wouldn't be mad at it. I don't think that's legal. But cool if it was. Moon Reaper, someone who's rapidly approaching the ripe age of 21. What suggestions would you make to not overdo it? Oh my god. Exactly, Megan. The one time nice to you guys, you're like, what's he up to? What's he representing? What's his angle? Nothing. Just saying thank you for all you do. I thank you all. Look at Binky. He doesn't compliment me all that much. You're like, stop complimenting me. Every time I say thank you so much, I really appreciate you. I was like, stop complimenting me. You don't have to say thank you. Like, Jesus Christ. Anyway, can't win. I can't win with these two. I can't win. It's like, no matter what I do, I can't win. Whatever. Moving on. Buying that many bottles of those means to host a party. Just airdropping via drone, that'd be hilarious. I should decide like host like a whiskey party. Like have my friends like, look, if you're coming, the requirement is you just got to bring a bottle of whiskey. I don't host parties anymore though. I used to host parties all the time. But man, yeah, that'd be a good way to do it. Moon Reaper. The key to not overdoing it is do not go out drinking on your 21st birthday with a friend like mine. My friend, Ben, ex-frat boy, okay? It's on my 21st birthday. I was in Seattle. He took me out. And he said, you have to drink everything I put in front of you. And I was just like, everything? And he's like, everything. And I was like, oh God. So we're at a bar, and he made me like a green grass prairie shot, which is something weird with like Tabasco in it. And then, like, it was just ridiculous. I ended up getting sick. Just, the key is, just don't slow down. Like, don't drink too much liquor. Liquor is the devil, okay? Stick to beer. Right? Just don't, if you switch to hard A and you start doing shots, it's just a terrible idea. Don't do that. You will immediately regret it. Like, it's just a terrible idea. And, taken quickly, I use American Crew. That's what I use. American Crew Shaping Cream. Right now, that's all I have in my hair. Yeah, American Crew Shaping Cream. So, yeah. That's what I use. And you can, too. Angel. Annie. Wonderful to have you both with us. Thank you so much. Bring a bottle of Pap. Wait, I bring a bottle of Pappy. If you have one, man, dude, but if you come from Cincy, so a lot of planning necessary. Damn, Tim, bring a bottle of Pappy. That'd be sick, bro. I've only had Pappy once. It's good. It's definitely good. But the best whiskey I've ever had in my life. I even saved the bottle. And just a blue guy. I know, tell me about it, bro. Sharks asked, just a blue guy, you can, but you have to accept it, obviously. Sake from South Africa. Nice, man. Just a blue guy bought your merch. Looks great. Thanks so much, man. Thanks for picking up some merch. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, much appreciated. Thanks, Adam. I'm talking over on YouTube. Thanks so much, Tim. I really appreciate it. That's so kind of y'all. Thanks, Amaya. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Would you like a drink, darling? Just a martini. And Kaka Morinjo, good to have you with us, buddy. Thank you so much, Joshua Biggs. Hey, buddy, great to have you with us over on the YouTubes. Appreciate it. And he says, and also Megan said, you gotta eat in between, drink water, and just be prepared. I mean, you're gonna get too drunk, and just keep hard A to a minimum. Like they're saying, try to drink water in between drinks. Have food. Don't drink on an empty stomach. Have snacks throughout the day. And, I mean, look, it's your 21st birthday. You're probably going to get a wee bit pissed. And I mean that in the British way, not the American way. In America, you say somebody's pissed. It means they're upset. And in Britain, it means they're drunk. So let's get pissed. It means let's go get drunk. To my American audience, in case you didn't know that vernacular. But yeah. And when Reaper, I imagine, Annie, I think, had 2 shots, and the rest were mixed drinks. Yeah. Well, that means both. Oh, that's funny. I didn't realize that both, it meant you can be pissed, can be upset, or drunk, depending on the context. That's funny. Didn't know that. And what Megan said, all advice goes out the window once you start drinking, so hang in there. Try to survive. Don't drive. Whatever you do, don't drive. Be safe. Have a friend with you, or 3 or 5. Have some friends who are hopefully more sober than you. It helps to have a sober buddy, or at least like a not as hammered friend to kind of keep you in line in case you get a little sloppy. But good luck. Good. You're gonna live. Good. That's what I was saying. Drunk. You too. I love the British for that reason. You Brits have so many wonderful expressions. And, sorry having the back pain there, Maya. I can deeply relate. Been suffering from lower back pain and like weird lower back issues since I was like 16. Boo. Oh, well, what are you gonna do? Just a blue guy. Have I been to a casino? I have been to a casino before, but I don't like gambling. I've talked about this a lot. I do not enjoy gambling. I can't stand it. I get nervous. It gives me heebie-jeebies. Beer over liquor. Germany. Nice, Janice. Yeah. Well, it's the Germans. Deine Biers. Ganz lecker. I love German beer. It's fantastic. When I had, I was up there, Neon Waves. Wonderful to have you with us, buddy. Moon Reaper, did you hear the conspiracy theory about the drone? I heard all kinds of conspiracy theories. They were aliens and Chinese or whatever. I was like, no, they're not. They're freaking American drones. Obviously. Lynn, I actually really enjoy making the videos. I like dealing. It's fun to deal fake blackjack and like try to do basic strategy in my head and like learn all the basic strategy. I mess up a few of them here and there, but I'm pretty good on my basic strategy now. There's just a few like weird one-off hands. Yeah, but I just don't like gambling. Makes me nervous. Like, I'll do it sometimes. Don't get me wrong. I gambled when I was in Vegas last time, a few months ago, 6 months ago. But, $200. And I was playing at a $25 blackjack table. And I quickly got down to like $50. And I was like, oh, God. I'm just going to piss away $200. Miraculously, I won it back and ended up winning $25. So I got my $150 back and ended up ahead. And I walked away as soon as I got up a little bit of money. I was like, enough, I'm done, I'm out. It's not my thing, my friend. It's not my thing. appreciate it, Moon Reaper. And yeah, Janice, if you can take your winnings, that is the goal, man. If you can walk out while you're ahead, you're better than most. Those casinos don't look the way they look based on the players winning. Let's just put it that way. You know what I mean? Casinos don't look the way they look based on the fact that the players are winning money. You know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. Yeah, exactly. And over on YouTube, it's a copyright issue. Also, YouTube is really strict about copyright stuff, so I'd have to just be playing only my own music, which is like nothing. So yeah, usually if I'm gonna do a little singing, it'll be like on a Monday live stream, not on a Thursday. Der Schlaupeter. Well, exactly. If you're gonna gamble, you know, you just have to completely know that it's entertainment. Set exactly how much you are 100% willing to lose, whether that's $100, $200, $500, $1,000. I don't know your budget. Whatever your budget is, just know that if you're going to go to Vegas or whatever, set your limit that you are allowed to lose X amount of money. Play slowly, you know, play, don't maximize hands. Enjoy the free cocktails if that's your thing. Because you can get, like, when you're sitting at a table, they'll bring you anything. They'll bring you Glenlivet. I think they'll even bring you Macallan. Like, they'll bring you, in Vegas, they'll bring you, if you're sitting at like a $25 blackjack table, they'll bring you anything you want. Any mixed drink, any cocktail, it's, you know, it's free. You kind of tip the server, but they'll bring you anything you want. So you just kind of like, do you want to sit and gamble, maybe have a few drinks, and chat with the dealer at the table and have fun? You know, like, up to you. How big a tip? Firm, it totally depends on your budget. You know, if I'm at a casino, I usually tip the server, usually $5, minimum $2. But because the drink is like free, I usually give the server $5 per drink. But that's just me. So you do you. But that's what I would do. $2 minimum $2 drink, $2 tip per cocktail or beer. But because it's free, I'd usually do $5. And people do get mad. Adam asks over on YouTube, do people... Hey, Mr. Barbudo, good to see you, bud. Asks a good question. Do people get mad at blackjack table when somebody plays bad on purpose? Yes. It's weird. I've definitely seen people get... They're not like mad, but people who are like... A lot of like degenerate gamblers are like they really believe in like the what do you call it, like the voodoo of it, God, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, they're big into superstition. Like, hardcore gamblers are very superstitious. And if you're at a blackjack table with a bunch of like degen gamblers and you're not playing basic strategy, if the table goes cold, they'll be mad at you because they want to blame somebody for their bad luck. But the reality is, look, it doesn't matter. It's all random. And they will swear that you are the reason that they're having bad luck. And it's just random, dudes. Okay, I don't know. How do you spot a degen gambler? They're quiet. They're by themselves, usually smoking, and they're just like quietly by themselves smoking with a stack of chips and a cocktail in front of them. And they're not communicating. They're there to gamble. Like, that's what they're there to do. They're there to gamble. And I don't know if they're degen gamblers. I'm just saying that I don't know. I don't know their life story. I don't know. But yeah. But yeah, they're very superstitious gamblers. So I have seen people at a blackjack table be like roll their eyes at a player, like, oh, like, you know, like. Well, I've been to casinos, Peep Hector. I've been to Vegas a lot. I spent a lot of time in casinos. Honestly, I just haven't gambled that much. I don't know. Describe a lot of time. I don't know. Maybe a total of like 20 hours over the course of 20 years. I don't know how much time I spent in a casino. Maybe more than that. But I'm not a big gambler. Like I said, I've watched people gamble. I'll gamble for small amounts of money. I gambled, I kind of gambled a little bit more like 15 years ago. Like 15 years ago, I was like kind of more into it. Like whether it was poker, and the family's fine, Amaya. The family's fine. Thanks for asking. It's okay, Megan. It's okay, Megan. The family's fine, Amaya. Thank you for asking. Everything's good. But yeah, it's just funny how like I get that like the basic strategy. Lynn, of course, the house always wins. I was got a small button. Exactly. So like, you know, I do want to do. I need to get a hey there, Rambina. Oh my gosh! Shout out to the sexiest tank player in the game World of Tanks. Shout out to our little Dutch homie Rambina out there just blowing stuff up. What's up? What's up? Good to see you, Rambina. Come here, my dear. Come here, my dear. I appreciate you. I'm giving you a hug. Come here, my friend. And we will play again, hopefully soon. Come here. Appreciate you. Yeah. Been watching some World of Tanks recently. And, yeah, one of these days I need to get back on there. But how are the games on the weekend? How was the experience? Mr. Barbudo. It was awesome. So what he's talking about is we had an opportunity last Sunday to go see the CONCACAF Cup, which I'd never heard of. But it's like North America, Central America. It's a cup, you know. Kind of like a mini World Cup for like our continent. Like North America, South America. And but I got to see USA play Canada and lose. That was unfortunate. But the Mexico-Panama game was off the chain. Yeah, I got really into it. It was cool. Yeah, so very, very fun. It was fun to see Mexico win. Our little homies in the South. And yeah, it was fun. It was just a really good, really great experience. I went last week and I hit on a 16, and two guys got so mad. It was so funny. That's why I asked if it was normal. Thanks, Sammy. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, Adam. Thanks, Brambine. I appreciate that, my dear. Yeah, Adam. Like I said, your experience would not be uncommon if you go to a casino. And thanks, Linwood, for the subprime. Really appreciate it. And you do weird things, like you hit at weird times or stand at weird times. People are superstitious, man. This is funny. It's like it doesn't matter if you hit a 16. Who cares? It's like whatever, you know. The house has to. I remember I had one dealer I spoke with, and I asked him how, you know, does he play basic strategy? And I remember he said, nah, man, if I ever play blackjack, which I don't do that often, but if I do go play blackjack, I just do the same thing the house does. I just hit till I get 17. That's what the house has to do, and that's my strategy. I hit till I have 17 or better. And I was just like, fair enough. Yeah, Mr. Barbudo. Football is a great sport. I don't know why. Again, we talked about this last week. There are several sports that I don't understand why they're not bigger in America. Soccer and rugby. I don't get it. They should be huge, but for whatever reason, this country is like football, basketball, baseball, but like football and basketball are like what Americans play. I love rugby. I like watching soccer. I don't know. It's cultural things. It's strange. I don't know. Thank you, Megan. Over there on the YouTubes. Keeping them in line. Keeping them in line. Let's see. And David, you were at the Seminole Hard Rock. Learned how to play craps around 25 to like 250. Blackjack, but ended up breaking even. No, good for you, David. I do not understand how to play craps. Although I was listening, there was like the world record. There was some lady, I think it was, some lady who rolled like, so the gist of craps is like if you roll on the come out when your first roll, if you get 7, you win. If you get any other number, then that becomes like the come line. I know, phrasing. It's a little the phrasing is aggressive, but there's like the come line, and then like that number becomes the point, and then as long as the person rolling the dice doesn't hit a 7 or an 11 and crap out, the table keeps winning. And apparently there was some gal who went on a roll and didn't roll a 7 or an 11 for like 400 goes or something insane. And like I wonder how much money she made that table. If people, because in craps, if you just leave your money out there, it just keeps, you can make ungodly amounts of money as long as the shooter doesn't hit a 7 or an 11. It's wild. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Craps is, but you can lose everything so fast. Like it's crazy. Yeah, I can't do craps, man. It freaks me out. Excuse me. Oh, thanks, Wyatt. That's so kind of you, bro. Appreciate that, man. Yeah. Did I work in a land-based? Not sure what you mean, Foggio. Did you work in a land base? No, I'm not sure what you mean. Do you mean a casino? I've never worked in a casino. Is that what you're asking? Enzo. Appreciate it. Zozo. And Fallout. Sup, Fallout. Appreciate you, buddy. But yeah. But the game I want to do, other than Blackjack, I need to get like a table topper, like like my Blackjack table back here. You can kind of see it. I want to turn the lights on a little bit brighter. I want to get some kind of a topper that'll be for Baccarat. This is Baccarat. Yes, I see. Gotta foggy you now. Never worked in a casino, mate. I have never. Totally self-taught. My dealing is self-taught. But what's wild is, dude, when I went, like, look at my 5-year channelversary video, if you want to, like, whatever. But if you go back and look at my original Blackjack videos, like, my dealing is rough, dude. My original Blackjack videos, my card dealing is rough, man. Oh my God. I was like, cringe just watching me deal. I was like, oh my God, it's terrible. But once I got a 6-stack shoe and I started watching how dealers dealt, and I got the motion smoother and like just like the flip, and this takes practice. Like all hand motions, you know, it just takes practice, whether you're bartending, whether you're card dealing, you know, you just gotta practice those motions until they get easier, you know. Leah Sophia Mueller. Oh, so kind. Much appreciated. David March Madness champion. No idea, bro. I literally couldn't even tell you who the top teams are. I don't even know. Ohio State. Gonzaga. Who else is always good? Who's always good at basketball? Kentucky. Gonzaga, Ohio State, North Carolina. I have no idea. Oh, thanks, Alex. I appreciate that, bro. Very kind of you saying that. Tomorrow, Wyatt, videos drop. Yeah, Yukon. Videos drop on Tuesdays and Fridays. Live stream on Mondays and Thursdays. Duke, Yukon. I love, though, in March Madness, there are these little schools that, like, you would never hear of, except for in March Madness, like Gonzaga. Like, where the hell is Gonzaga University? And there's a couple other ones that are just like, wait, what university? But for some reason, they make really good basketball teams. But I think Gonzaga is my favorite, because, like, everybody's heard of Gonzaga, but nobody knows where it is. It's like in Georgia. Like, seriously, where the heck is Gonzaga? It's like one of the weird universities that... Spokane. There you go. Gonzaga, Spokane, Washington. It's like, what? If you've been to Spokane, you'd understand. It's a little town, man. It's not a big city, people. Lambo guy. We had a casino night at my university a few days ago. So I was 15 and left with 100. So remind me never to gamble for real. What was so funny is they called the last spin of roulette for the night. Everybody went all in, done 0-0, and everybody lost everything. Well, at least it was fake. But yeah, roulette, bro. That's like, if you want to lose your money, go play roulette. Oh, like, that's a crazy one, man. It's a Jesuit university in Spokane, Washington. That's hilarious. But again, like, it's a little university, but they're always in March Madness. Like, that's the only reason I've ever heard of Gonzaga, because they do March Madness very well. This little Jesuit university produces basketball players. Who knew? and nice, thanks, Wyatt. Well, thanks, Maya. That was a fun stream. We had a really good time. Even up in the house odds with the 00. Exactly right, Lambo guy. Yeah, exactly. Look, man. Yeah, if I play roulette, I only bet on red or black. Like, only from red or black. Bonjour, mon ami. Bonjour, Samy. Bonjour, bonjour. Bonsoir. Bonne nuit. And I should probably get ready and do some blackjack here relatively soon. Oh, all I was going to say is about, hey there, Killing Gamer, great to see you, buddy, is that, the nice, hey, Jessica, the nice thing about, the nice thing about, blackjack or baccarat is that if you play perfect strategy, it's almost 50-50. Baccarat's like almost 50-50. But because it's so close to 50-50, you can only do it at high rollers tables, which is funny. Okay, she unfortunately you. Nice. Okay. And let's see. Lynn was from the Netherlands. We used to have single zero tail. Oh yeah. Since they were losing money. That's funny, Linwood. Yeah. Get a Latin in here. It's so funny, Noah. I was at the Apple store yesterday, and they asked, well, do you want to open up a business account? And I was like, I guess. And they're like, great, what's your business? And ASMR Jeremiah Incorporated. And they're like, wait, what? You're a YouTuber? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, like right now on my channel, like my Edna Mode character's doing really well. And I throw on a bob wig and the glasses and just change my accent a little bit, darling, and just give you a little bit of Edna Mode. And suddenly, it changes the perception of the character. It's such a simple accent, but then when you add the glasses and the wig, darling, suddenly she comes to life. Such a great character. I love playing Edna. Let's see here. In classic ASMR, hey buddy, I forget. All I know is that you're betting on the house or the player. That's it. You just either bet on the house to win or the player to win. Like one's the dragon and one's the monkey or something like that. Like you're betting on the dragon or the monkey. And it's like, that's it. And apparently you do better if you bet on the house more often. I don't frickin' know. But it's literally that simple. And then I think it's a very easy game. But it's only played at high, like it's like minimum like $100 bets. Like that's the only, yeah, like if you're gonna play Baccarat, it's like minimum $100 bets. It's crazy. Yeah, you need to get as close to an 8 or a 9 with 2 cards, but again, it doesn't matter. Like you're either betting on the player or the house. Like it's just pure 50-50. It's wild. But yeah, there you go. David, the minimum is 50 for Baccarat. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, and that's even, I bet a $50 minimum bet might be hard to find in Vegas. I think you more likely than not, like $100 minimum games are going to be your minimum Baccarat games in Vegas. But maybe, no, maybe I'm wrong. The reason I say that is because, dude, it wasn't even the weekend. We were in Aria, the Aria Casino. I could not find a $10 table anywhere. And I saw a $15 table was the cheapest. But at a $15 table, Blackjack didn't pay out 3-2. It paid out 1-1. And there's some other rules that are like, what? So, like, they're making the rules less and less favorable to the player until you go up to, like, a minimum $25 bet. And I was thinking, like, damn, like, $25 is the minimum bet these days if you want to play on the strip. If you want to play out in, like, the Palace or in downtown, or, you know, someplace off the strip, you can find cheaper games. But, man, like, the main casinos on the strip, good luck finding a fair game where the Blackjack, I know, bro, where David, 1-1 is terrible, like where the Blackjack pays out 3-2. I think it's like minimum now $25 and up tables, which I like as if they're not making enough money, bro. The €10 table is to 6-5 exactly. Yep, the €20 exactly. Linwood, it's exactly right. And it's just to screw the players, man. Am I gonna make another video soon? I just did one, bro. Like, what is today? Thursday? I dropped one on Monday. Like, high stakes blackjack. I just dropped one. Oh, interesting, Megan. Yeah, it didn't get the views as normal. I don't know if YouTube hit it, or like if my blackjack bros have been like turned off by my Edna Mode and Cruella, so they kind of like tuned out. But I didn't lose subscribers, so I don't know. It's weird. I don't know why. Yeah, my blackjack views have like dove, which hey, maybe it just ran its course. Maybe like the blackjack ASMR craze, people are kind of over it and looking for something else. Totally possible. I have no idea. But yeah, it's doing relatively poorly on my channel, and maybe YouTube just didn't promote it. I have no idea. The algorithm is a dark mystery, even for us content creators. The algorithm is a dark mystery. Yeah, I don't know. I feel you, Megan. Yeah, that was weird, right? I don't know. YouTube is a weird. I don't know. I don't understand. Wait, what? Imagine taking the actual name of the game and the main feature, arguably, and then neutering it. Oh, Blackjack. I know, right? Seriously, man. Colmora. Yeah. Hiking, especially on the strip where 25 plus is the new norm. Exactly, Cole. Even on weekdays, downtown off-strip locals, if you're looking for the lower stakes market shifting, it's not like it used to be. That's my experience too, Cole. Talking about like on Vegas, like it's if you want to gamble now, like you better be willing to like shell out $25 bets. Like that's like the new $10 bet, basically, which is wild. Inflation, man. The Bilateral Library. This inflation. And G-Man doing great, thanks. Yeah, maybe it's just inflation killing gaming. Because when I was a kid, I'm thinking like in 20 years, 20 years ago, when I was first going to Vegas, you could still find $10 games. That was 20 years ago. And in 20 years, how much inflation have we had? The answer is a lot. I don't know if it's doubled, but it's not nothing. Inflation's gone up a lot in the last 20 years. So maybe that's part of it for sure, man. For sure. It's wild. But not 150. I know that's a little ridiculous, Janice. You're not wrong. That's yeah. Like you used to be able to find a $10 game. I don't know about on the weekend though, but during the week, you could find at least one or two $10 tables, and downtown you could find a $5 table. Not on the nice casinos, but if you go to the Sands, you go to the Horseshoe, the Golden Nugget, the old casinos. And I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of crappy. Like you go in there and they feel like kind of like, ugh. They're smoky and they're like, they don't have like the panache of the Wynn, the Venetian. Like they definitely don't feel as fancy. The cocktail servers are not. They're not as sexy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just everything's taken down a level. But the gambling's cheaper. The dark side of modding. The dark side of modding. Yeah, right. No, don't do that. Don't, dudes. That's so funny. Yeah, I don't know what happened. My channel took a hard turn, and like Edna Mode just took over the channel. Like she just blew up, and like everything that I made with Edna Mode was like popping, #1 video, and then every Edna Mode video I made was like #1 video, #1 video, and then it's weird to go back to non-Edna Mode, and then it's like 9th, 8th, and like the numbers aren't terrible, but like Edna Mode just like completely took over my channel. That's crazy, man. Not mad about it. Thanks, Chase. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we're getting close to 100K. What's up there, Kate? Lovely to have you with us. Thanks, Paul. I appreciate it. I like doing Edna. She's great. Don't get me wrong. New Edna. In fact, tomorrow's video is Edna Mode, your life design coach, darling. Life design coach. Kind of gives you some tough love as a life coach. Edna Mode. So anyway, that's tomorrow. Exactly. Possibly Binky. That could totally be the case. Yeah, that could totally be the case. Yeah, but I agree, Megan. Thank you. I gotta keep it fun for me. Let's see. Looking for the lower stakes markets. Let's see. Colin, since you don't watch ASMR to sleep, where do you get information to make your videos? Do the ideas come naturally? Do you casually keep up with other ASMR's content? Yeah, Colin. A lot of times I'll kind of scan. In the beginning, when you're a creative, for many people, you mimic, right? So in the beginning, I was mimicking other content creators, until I kind of found my own voice. And then I started getting like some of my own characters and stuff that was like, oh, that's like the Jeremiah thing. But yeah, just trial and error and just being a grinder, every week. Hey, Jig, thanks so much, man. Appreciate it, Jidge. That's very kind of you, my friend. Fist bump. I did make it home flying to the U.S. tomorrow. No way. That's incredible, Kate. You're on your way to your big road trip tomorrow. Oh my gosh. But yeah, Colin, hope I answered your question there, buddy. I'll check and see what my friends are doing, but as, audience suggestions. I have a lot of fans go, hey, make this video, make that video. Sometimes I do. But how much do you normally make off the Edna Mode videos? I'm not going to tell you, Cole. There are ways of figuring that out. It's not rocket science. You can probably, if you Google it, you could probably figure it out if you really want to know. Sean, I wonder when Jeremiah will use the jokers in Blackjack. Never, Sean, because they don't use jokers in Vegas. Yeah. Elmo, do you play golf? Yes. Not well. I'm not a good golfer, but I enjoy the game. Alright, team. Football and travel stress. I know, right, Kate? It's so funny about I'm the same thing. Like before my trip, I get quite a bit of anxiety. Like before I leave the house, quite a bit of anxiety. And thanks for following some guy that just hit us. That's hilarious. Some guy just hit us. Funny name. What's my handicap? It used to be 18, Elmo. Now it's like 30. 25. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. It's time to play a little blackjack. All right, team. And Cole Moore, favorite video I've made. Last question, then I'll play some blackjack. I don't even know, bro. I've liked a lot of them. Like those in the Western videos. I like my original Cowboy on a Train. I liked that one a lot. I love being the Joker. I really like the Joker. The Joker's Your Therapist was dope. Joker Blackjack videos are really fun. Edna Mode is hilarious. I love playing Edna Mode. She is a treat. She is an absolute treat. So, well, thank you, Elmo, that it's not that bad. Well, I played junior varsity in high school, and I got really good at, I was golfing 90, like this bogey golf, so 18 handicapper. I got there, and I was always hitting 90. And then I took 20 years off, and now when I go back and golf, I'm 103, 105, yeah. So 30 handicap. But it's all in the chipping and putting, man. You just gotta go out and golf a lot. Throwing it out. That Edna gave the Joker a therapy lesson. Will I do another Joker video? Of course, Sean. Just gotta put the makeup on. Of course I'll do another Joker video. Joker's dope. I just have to commit to all that makeup. And then I'll film a couple Joker videos and release them. Alright. And okay, team, I want to answer that question. Alright, let's play some blackjack, everybody. Blackjack will start here in a couple of minutes, and let's get rolling. Here we go. paper to record, which is over schmear. Stay there, Lucy. Back. Back. Right in front of me. Good job, Jay. Literally right in front of me. Terrific. Okay. Alright, there's that. Chips, cards, microphones, cameras, actions. Alright. Here we go. Lucy got the goose rocking and rolling. Let's see. Wait, why isn't that working? Aurora? What's going on? Oh, wait a minute. What? What's going on? What is happening? Oh, so why is that not? Hang on. Dude, it's so funny. Audio, video capture. Got that. Okay, that's fine. And let's do this. Okay, done. Audio. Oh, here we go. Let's try this. No, let's try that again. Lumix. Unhide. Boy, this is what happens when you get a new computer. Lumix webcam. Let's try this one. No. This one. There she goes. Okay. Done. Yeah, whatever. But can you see out of that? No, there's nothing there yet. I know everybody loves this. Now you can at least see it. So, settings. This one. No, desk view. What the heck? I don't understand, team. Why isn't this working? I don't know why it's not working. It's so stupid. So frustrating. Why? Okay. Let's try this again. Let's turn this off. I don't want that. Let's go back to connect to Mac Studio. No. I don't want that. Let me unplug this. Let's plug it back in. PC tether on. And done. Wow, that's so crazy. And then the stream's over. And then, yeah, I was like, why can't I do it? This one to have it work. And I had everything working. And then you switch things. Wow. Why is that not working? That's so frustrating. Well, I mean, we can play blackjack without seeing my face, but that kind of sucks. Why? Everything's plugged in. Why doesn't... Oh, yeah. J and tech issues. That always works well. I don't know why it's not working, team. Everything's plugged in. PC tether. I guess not. I mean, you don't have to, that's for sure. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I can just go on, but like, I don't know, team. Boy, that's so weird. Boy, that's so frustrating. I wonder why. Everything's the same. Why isn't that working? What the heck? I don't know what to tell you. Let me try this. No. Huh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, that's so wild. I don't know if I need to reset or what's going on. So yeah, I don't know, team. I can just play blackjack, I guess. That sucks. I don't know what to say. I can't figure it out. I don't know what to say. That's so weird. Yeah, I don't know why that's not working. Major bummer. Plugged in. Definitely plugged in. Yeah, I guess no face cam. Ah, damn it, Kate. In the middle of my giant, colossal F up. God, Kate. 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 You're crazy, Kate. You're crazy. Man, Kate. Kate. Well, let's just play a little bit. I'm really sorry, team. We'll play a little bit here. I'll try to... I'm sorry you can't see my face, but, you know, you can see everything else. Crazy. Oh, well. You didn't need that close up. Make that text a little bigger so I can read this a little easier. Wild. Let me go back to settings really quick and appearance. Let's go make that a little bigger. Let's go to 200. There we go. You see the cam? I'm on a Mac though, Janice. I'm on a Macintosh. Wild. Oh well. It says Lumix. Source properties. I bet it's something to do with like new OS and like, anyway, I'll have to play with it after the stream. Google it. I will have to Google it after the stream. So, anyways, let's see who's first up. We'll do a little blackjack, even though you can't see my face. And again, thank you so much, Kate. You're ridiculous. You are ridiculous. Excuse me. Okay. Today's date is the 27th. 3/27. Oh, 25. And the first three players are going to be, survey says. Discord. Alright. And we have Killing Gaming. No. Killing Gaming, The Villager Boy, and Cat Librarian. Killing Gaming, Villager Boy, and Cat Librarian. Everybody has 300 in chips. The green chips are $25 chips. The blue chips are $10 chips. You have a total of 300 chips in total. And Killing Gaming, you are up today, my friend. What would you like to start off with? Killing Gaming. Actions to you. 100 to Killing Gaming. You got it, buddy. 100 to Killing Gaming. And the Villager Boy. Actions to you. Hundo to the Villager Boy. And last but not least, Cat is 100 as well. All right. 3 players. $100 bets. Good luck, everybody. Let's see what happens. And we get a ace. Very nice. Oh, wow. Okay. And how about a 21? 16. 8 versus a 10. And no blackjack. Automatic win here. Congratulations to Killing Gaming. We have a soft 16 to the Villager Boy. What would you care to do? Book, of course, says hit. Soft 16 to the Villager Boy. Hit it. There we are. And now we have a hard 16. What do you want to do? Tragically, the book says hit, but that's a scary hit. Thank you, Ghouls and Ghosts, for the follow. I appreciate it, buddy. Let's hit it again. Let's keep it little. Oof. Oh, the 10 came out. No luck. No love. And Cat, we have an 8, of course. We're going to hit that 8. Now we got that 16 again. What do you want to do there, Cat? You got a 16. Tough call. You want to hit the 16? I'm going to give you 5 seconds to respond. Let's see. Thanks so much, Ghouls and Ghosts. Really appreciate it. You're going to stand on 16. Okay, glad I waited. I almost hit. Let's see. We got the 12, and the 12 becomes a 19. So everybody loses, except for our friend. This goes to 150 back. All right. Congratulations to Killing Gaming. Living up to their namesake. Killing the game, bro. Killing the game. All right, speaking of Killing Gaming, actions back to Killing Gaming. $100 again, very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there should be about a 5-second delay. Is what I think what you're asking there. Grug, the frog. Yeah, so there's like a 5-second delay on Twitch. It's not bad. YouTube is like a 30-second delay. Harry Jennison. Hey, buddy. Good to have you with us. Fitty to the Villager Boy. Fitty. All right, 3 players. Here we go. We have a 10, 7, and 5. And we have 16, 17, 13. And then we have a 5 ourselves. Killing Gaming. 16 versus a 5. Book says stand. What do you want to do? You're going to stand. Same thing with you, the Villager Boy. You're going to stand on 17 against a 5. Cat, 13 against a 5. Same thing. Book says stand. 5 is a major bust card. Well, what do you want to do, Cat? Stand as well. Everybody's standing. And we have 15 like we're supposed to. And that becomes a 16. And 16 becomes a bust. All right. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. And that's 100. That's 50, and that's 100. All right, here we go. Last round. Fight. And action's back to Killing Gaming. What is your last bet, my friend? Killing Gaming, what is your wager, my friend? $125. Cat in for 100. And Killing Gaming, $150. There it is. That's what I needed to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 150. Here we go. Last round fight, and we get a 10. Deuce. 10. 13, 12, 14 versus 6. Another major bust card. Killing Gaming, 13 against a 6. Book says stand. What do you want to do? What's up there, drone? Good to see you, Noah. Killing Gaming, gonna hit the 13, keep it little. Ooh, busts out. No luck there. Actions to the boy. 12 against a 6. Book says stand. What do you want to do? You're going to hit, and we get a 16. What you want to do now there, villager boy? You got a 16 versus a 6. You're going to stand. And same to cat. 14 versus a 6. Book says stand. What do you want to do, cat? Stand. And we have 16 like we're supposed to. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, really? 21, 21. Goodness gracious, that is just rude. But in the end, Killing Gaming is still our leader with 1, 2, 3. No. You made $100. Congratulations, Killing Gaming. $400 is our champion, even after the loss. Killing Gaming takes it down. Bravo, Squire. Bravo. Bravo, bravo, bravo. And 3 new players. Here we go. Good luck to everybody. 3 new players are going to be Janice, Plebe Hector, and Samgra. Janice. Janice 11 11223. 11223. And Pleb Hector, Pleb Hector, and Samgra. All right, so let's make sure everybody has the right amount of money. That stack is correct. This stack is shy. There we go. And this stack is there we go. All right, action is 2. Janice. Janice, what is your wager? Play would like $150. Janice. Where's Janice? Janice. Come on, Janice. There it is, $150. All right, 3 players. Yeah, weird technical difficulty with the face cam today. Not sure why. New computer. Twitch is being, or Streamlabs. Something's weird about Streamlabs. I need to flick a button or flick a setting and fix it. I don't know. It's being weird. We got a 10, 5, and a 4. How about a 20, 12, 14 versus a 9. And Janice, you're going to stand on that 20. Actions to Pleb. I'm going to go Hector. Hector, you got a 12. What you want to do there, Hector? You got a 12 v9. You're going to hit that 12. And, ooh, all right. 16. What you want to do now, Pleb? What you want to do, Plebs? 16. And young. Oof. Hey, 20. Nice. And Samgra. Actions to you, Squire. And hits. And, oh, 17. What you want to do, Sammy? I know, everybody wishes they could see my face. And yet, you do get a better image of the board in general, I think. A little easier to see the whole game. So, yeah, what are you going to do? And we're going to stand on 17. We have 19. Boo! So we lose here. So what do we have for 20? 12 was at 20. So 20 and 20, both those win. So that's 150. And 150. All right. All right, here we go. We're gaming. We are gaming, my friends. We're gaming. Okay. Gaming. Speaking of gaming, Janice, what is your wager? 300. Okay. 300. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 200 and 300. And actions to Hector. Hector, $100 bet, 100 to Hector, and over here, 90 to Samgra, leaving 10 behind. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. And we have a deuce, ace, 8, 12, 15 versus a 4. And Janice, 12 against a 4. What would you like to do? Books says stand. You are going to follow the book, and we have a soft 15. Soft 15, you might as well hit, right? It's a soft 15. Yeah, can't hurt. All right, now we have a 13, and now the book says stand. What do you want to do, Hector? You're going to stand. Same over Samgra, 15. Book says stand, and we have 14 like we're supposed to. And how about a bust like we're supposed to? There it is. All right. So we get 90. All right. Keeping y'all in the game. 90. And 100. And 300. 1, 2, and 3. All right. There we go. Boom shakalaka. And last round. Fight. Janice, what is your wager? Janice, 300 again, 300, and Hector, 250, and all into Sammy for 190, all right. Going all in for 190. And we get a 10, 7, deuce, 14, 16, 12 versus an 8. And actions to Janice, 14 versus an 8. The book says hit. And we are hitting. Keep it little. How about a 19? You're going to stand on that. 16, Hector, 16. Book says hit, but that's a tough one to hit. You gotta hit that 16. Keep it 5 or less. No, too much. And same to Samgra. Book says hit. You're gonna hit 12. Becomes a 14. Back to you, Samgra. 14. You want to hit it. Keep it little. 17. Okay, and we have 18. Rude. Sorry, Sammy. That's tragic. But what did we have over here? We had a bust, and we had a 19. So 19, 301. Hey, look at that. Janice coming in big, taking some swings and taking down some hands. Give it up to Janice. Coming in big today. What is she? Where are you at here, Janice? You got a lot. We have, so 1, 500, 6, 7, 800, 900, 1,050. All right, got broken to 4 figures. Janice at 1,050. Good job. Is our big winner on round 2. Nice job, Janice. Bravo. Tripling up. Never hurts to triple up in life, that's for sure. All right, good stuff, Janice. And is that right? Yes. And a stack of 8. Nice, did it on the first grab. It's always nice when you grab chips and you grab the exact correct amount of chips. Randy Hearts, Fallout, and Red Plays. Randy Hearts, Fallout, and Red Plays. Red Plays 98. Red Plays 98. All right, Randy Hearts, you are first up at 150. All right, let's go with Fallout. What is your entering? 150 as well. And Red Plays. And everything but 10. You got it, Chief. All in minus 10. No, the reason I only do 3, I would do more. It's a camera issue. I would have to have the camera way higher, and you'd have a really difficult time seeing the board. Adding another player wouldn't be difficult. I just don't have the space. That's why I don't do more. Yeah, so anyway, let's do some gambling. Let's see what happens. And we have a 10, 6, 10, deuce, 16, 18 versus an 8. All right, back to Red Plays. 12 against an 8. Red Plays is going to stand. Okay. No, I'm sorry. Randy Hearts is up. My bad. Randy. Yeah, stand. Randy. 12. You're going to hit here. 12. Oh, 17. Randy. 7. I assume you're going to stand. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and everybody else stands. And here we go. 15. All right, 15 hits and becomes an 18. So we have a push here, loss here, and a loss here. All right, round 2. Fight. Actions back to Randy. Randy, what is your wager? All into Randy. Okay, 150. And Fallout's also all in. Okay, for 150. And last but not least, Red Plays. What do you want to do? Everybody's going all in. All right, only on round 2. Let's see who survives. Round 2, fights. 7, 6, 10, 13, 12, 14 versus a 4. And actions back to Randy. You got a 13 against a 4. Book says stand. What do you want to do, Randy? You're going to hit and keep it little. Ooh, too much. Busts out. Okay. And Fallout. Normally you would split your 6s, but you can't. So Fallout is going to stand. Okay. And same to Red Plays. Actions to you. Book says stand. What do you want to do? Hits. 14 hits and becomes an 18. I'm going to stand on that. 4 becomes a 13. 13 becomes a bust. So you won. Red Plays. You doubled up in the end there. So, hey, there you go, 300. So you ended up with 6. Here you ended up with 150, so that's 1, 2. Basically, you broke even in the end there. You broke even. Congrats, but Red Plays at 3 at 600 is our winner. Coming up with a big double up at the end. Red Plays. Nice job at 600. Bravo. Bravo, 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 red plays, bravo. Nicely done, mate. I forget nobody can see my face right now. It's like, oh yeah, nobody can see my face. So I need to do hand things to make y'all know that I'm caring and doing things with my hands. Can't see my facial expressions. Ah, what a tragedy. What a tragedy. Tragedy. Alright. And oh no, that's right, you get one more set of hands, don't you? There was one more set of hands. I apologize. So, yeah. Let's see. So, Randy was out. So, you have Fallout and red plays. So, Fallout, you have... how much money did Fallout have? So, you got 600 over here. That's easy. To red plays, you had 600. Fallout, how much did you have there? How much was left after Fallout? I forgot how many hands we have. I got distracted. Normally people don't go all in like that. He was on 300. Okay, there you go. There you go, 300, 600. All right, Fallout, last hand. What do you want to do? All in. Okay, Fallout's all in. How about red plays? You got 600. All in, same. All right, 600. Put those back. Both players are all in. 300, 600. Here we go. We got a deuce. Tray. 12. 13. Versus a deuce. And what do you want to do there? Fallout. You want to hit 12 hits and becomes a 19. All right. Actions over 2 red plays. You got a 13 against a deuce. What you want to do there, red plays? You want to hit that 13. Oof, 19. 19s. Here we go, team. I got the 12. 12 becomes a bust. So in the end, 3, of course, 4, 5, 6. Wow. So 600, right? 3, 600, and 600. It's 1,200. So in the end, red plays still won. Great job, red plays, but not 600. 1,200. Nicely done. Quadrupled your money in 3 short hands. Nice job. Even better, red plays. Even better. Even better. But I mean, shout out to Fallout. You still did really well. You made $300, Fallout. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right. Now, for real, 3 new players. Yeah. Darkest Claptrap. All right. Darkest Claptrap. Who else do we have in here? Darkest Claptrap. Mr. Barbudo and Real Richard Finger. Mr. Barbudo. Mr. Barbudo. Real Richard Finger. Real Richard Finger. Quite the name. All right, Claptrap. Claptrap, what is your... I was thinking the same thing, no idea. But hey, it's what it is. The clap is in for a hundo. All right. How about Barbudo? It's an EDM thing. Fair enough. Barbudo, what's your wager, buddy? A hundo as well. All right. Richard, what is your wager? Mr. Finger, what is your wager? Mr. Finger, I need a bet, my friend. I need a wager from you. Richard, in 3, 2, 1. Richard is betting 100. Congratulations, Mr. Finger. And 3 players. Here we go. We got a 6. We got a 10. We got a 10. We got an 8. 13. 19 versus a 7. He said 150. I never heard him say 150. The chat went by too fast. 150. And action's back to Claptrap. We got an 8. Of course, we're going to hit that 8. 8 becomes a 16. Clappy, what do you want to do about a 16? You got a 16 versus a 7. You hit that 16. All right, hit that 16. Oh, 20. Congratulations. Barbudo, 13. What you want to do there, Chief? You want to hit 13 becomes a bust. Sorry, mate. And a 19, that's going to be a stand. And 7 becomes a 13. 13 becomes a 19. 19. So that's a push over here. And where were we here? 10, 20. Oh, I actually won. Amazing. With the risky hit. Paid off. And yeah, push and a win. All right, here we go. Action's back to the Claptrap. What is your bet, my friend? What would you like to wager there, Claps? 200. Okay, there we go. Speaking of 200, actions to Barbudo. What is your wager, my friend? $150 and 200, so 150 and 200 over here. There it is. All right, 3 players, round 2. Good luck, everybody. We get a 5, deuce, 7, 14, 12, 17 versus a 10. And no blackjack. Okay. Action's back to the clap. You got a 14. What you want to do there, Claptrap? Clap's going to hit 14, and you get a 19. 18, excuse me. I assume you're going to stand on that. And Mr. Barbudo wants a hit, and 12 becomes a 13. 13, Barbudo. Thank you, Lola, over on YouTube. I really appreciate it. And yeah, Sean, I just bought it on Amazon. Just a acrylic, plastic, 6-deck shoe. Very simple. Hit him again, hit him again. Ooh, where were we at? 13. How about a 20? How about a 20? We're going to stand on that. And Mr. Finger, Mr. Richard, what do you want to do? You got a 17. You're going to stand. That's what I thought. We have 18. Ooh, sorry about that, Richard, but that is a win. That is a big win. That is a 150. Okay, so that's a 100 and a 50. And unfortunately, 18 is a push. All right, that's a push over there. And here we go. Last round. Fight. Action is back to the clap. What is your final wager here, Claptraps? Mr. Finger. Exactly, thumb sauce. What is your wager, Mr. Finger? 250 all in. All right, that's 250. And I got Barbudo and Finger all in. All right, Barbudo and Finger. Here we go. Let's see what happens. We get a 10. 10. 10. Ooh. 17. 21. 20. Oof. versus a 10. Oh my goodness gracious. And Claptrap, what you gonna do? You have a 17, Claptrap. You're gonna hit the 17? You're gonna hit the 17? Oh, if you would have hit that, pulled that off, that would have been a miracle. That would have been amazing. A little bit too much. A little bit too much. Automatic win here. You're going to stand on that. And we have a 16. 16 hits and becomes a 17. We got to stand. So what do we win here? So that's 100, 200, 350. Okay, so that's 350. So that's 1, 2, 350. And half of 350 is 175. So 100, 50, 75. There we go. That's where you finished off there. That's a win. So you doubled. You got to 100. But clearly, Mr. Barbudo is our big winner. But let's see where you finished off, Barbudo. You finished off with, let's go, 100, 200, 300, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800, 825. Nice job, Barbudo. 825 is the big winner. Almost tripled up. Nice job. Nice job, Barboods. Barbudo. Barbudo with the big. Barbudo with the big coming. Slapping knuckles. Barbudo coming in slapping knuckles. I like it. I like it. I appreciate it. I see what you're doing, sir, and I like it. All right. Here we go. Let's get some chips. Get rid of these. This goes there, there, and there, and there. And we have 3 new players. It's going to be Thwomp, Elmo, Joutson, and Neon Waves. Thwomp sauce. Elmo, Joutson. Elmo, Elmo, Joutson, and Neon Waves. Monsieur Neon Waves. Waves and the waves of neon. And action is back to the sauce. Thwomps, what would you like to wager, Squire? $150 doubloons. All right, 150. 150 doubloons. How about Elmo? Elmo, what is your wager? Neon, what is your wager? Neon in for hundo. And Elmo. Elmo, what you betting there, Chief? That'll be fun to know, a drone. Doesn't give you the money to actually, if you actually won. So everybody has $300 fake dollars, and whatever you win, I actually pay you. I don't think we have Elmo's in the house. I think Elmo's gone. Who else is up there, Binks? Binky or Megan? Elmo's gone. What do we got? I don't see an Elmo here. Oh, Noah Drone. All right, Noah, you're back. No more Elmo, but Noah Drone is taking their place. Noah, what is your wager, Squire? Noah Drone for round 2. Noah, or round 1 actually for you, Noah Drone. Today, first round today. Noah Drone for $1.50. All right, that's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, crew, 3 players. Let's play some cards. 8, 2, 3, 15, 12, 10 versus 8. Actions to Swamp Sauce. 15 versus an 8. 15 versus an 8. What you want to do there, Thwompy? Book says hit. You gotta hit that 15. Keep it 6 or less. 1 too many. 1 too many. 12. Noah drone. What you want to do there, Noah? You gotta hit that 12. Bust. Neon waves. What you want to do there, neon waves? Book actually says to double down. What do you want to do? Shh. Hush, child. Shh. Double down. Following the book. Just double down. Shh. 20. That's why you double down on that. You might have my dog might bark because the door just went, and we have an 817. So, boom shakalaka. Neon waves. 100. 200. Nice job, Neon. Coming out swinging with the big near double up. All right, round 2. Fight. Thwomp sauce. What are you going to do? What do you want there, Thwomps? Sorry about the dog scare, but I apologize about that. The goose do what the goose do, though, sometimes. What can I say? And 75 to the Thwomp. All right, 50. 75. And Noah drone. 70. 50. 60, 70. And neon waves. Slowing it down. 50 to neon. 50 to neon. All right, here we go. We got ace. 10. 10. Ooh, paint. 15. 20. 20. 10. Oh, these 20s. My God. All the paint was locked up. All right, Thwomp sauce. You got a 15. What you want to do there, Thwomps? I'm splitting your 10s, Noah. Calm down, Linda. Calm down, Linda. Thwomp's going to hit. 15. 21. Nice job, you son of a bitch. You want to split these 10s? Do we have enough? 70. Is that enough? I think that's 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 10 behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So, splitting 10s. Splitting 10s. 10, number 1. 10, number 1 becomes an 18. Stand on that. 10, number 2 becomes a 17. So my only question is, Noah, do you want to stand on that 17 or do you want to hit? Noah, do you want to stand on 17 or do you want to hit? Standing, all right. And 20 is an automatic stand. There should be anyway. And this is why you stand on 20. Because of that reason right there. That's a push. And this is a loss right there. But Noah, you got to split your 10s there, Chief. Congratulations. And that gutsy. There we go with the big. We've got some wins right there. What was that? 50? Oh, yeah. 75. There we go. So, there we go. That's what I'm going to do. 75. All right, here we go. And last round. Fight. My life objective is complete. Congratulations, Noah. Congratulations. But that is indeed why you're not supposed to hit or split 10s. For that exact reason. And now you know. All right, Thwompsies. What is your final wager? Neon's all in for 500. Noah all in except for 10. No, that's for the 10. All in for Thwomps. All right, here we go. 3 players. Basically, everybody's all in. Let's do this. Let's see what happens. We get an ace. Trey. 10. Do it. 19. 11. 12. Versus an ace. And nobody can buy insurance. It doesn't matter. Play on. It's not a blackjack. You got a 19. What you want to do there, Thwomps? Hey there, Agernord. Pleasure to have you. You're going to stand. And 11, of course, would double down, but you can't. So, 13. 13, you're going to hit and bust. And 12. Neon waves. You're going to hit 12. 12, and that busts. And this is a 20. Everybody loses. And I win. Womp, 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 womp. Everybody lost on the last hand. Everybody losing the last hand. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Lose your money, that's what. Go home broke. Die mad, I don't have to tell you. Go home broke as. He's a humble dealer. Listen, win's a win, man. I have to tell you. You got to split my tents. I'm the real winner. Alright, taken quickly. Ryujiao and Row Football Live. Hang on. Let me get a sign of life before I write these down. Taken quickly. Ryujiao and Row Football Live. Are you here? Of course, Thwomps. Oh, they're here. C, taken quickly. C, taken quickly. And Ryujiao. Ryujiao. And Row Football Live. Is Row here? Row Football Live. Shh. Hush, child. Shh. Row Football Live. Are they here? Row going. Football Live going once. Football Live going twice. Football Live is dead. Who else is next? Who's up next? Who's up next? Nemi 9K. Nemi 9K. Nemi 9K is up. Nemi, are you here? Nemi. Nemi going once. Nemi 9K going twice. Nemi 9K is gone. Next. S3OKU. Soku? Is that what that is? S3OKU? Soku? 3OKU. Soku. Alright, you're in. Alright, Soku, what's your wager? Okay, so taken quickly, and Ryujiao and Soku. Taken quickly, what is your wager? Same with Ryujiao. All in. Oh, wow. Okay. All in. And Ryujiao. Going for the record, I see. 150. You got it, Chief. All right. Taken quickly. Well, let's see if you live up to your namesake. Let's see what happens. You get a tray. You get a 5. You get a 6. Yikes. And 11, though. 15. 16. 16 versus a 7. You would, of course, double down, but you can't. So you're going to hit that, and you get a 16. All right, so you got a 16 now taken. 16 versus a 7. What do you want to do? 16 versus a 7. You're going to stand. All right. And action's over to Ryujiao. Ryujiao wants to hit that 16. Hard 16 now, Ryujiao. What you want to do? Ryujiao, you got a hard 16 now. You want to hit it? Keep it little. Oof, a little bit too much. A little bit too much. And you want to hit this 16, keep it little. Oof, too much. And we ourselves have a 13. 13 becomes a 17. Everybody lost. Right? That's a 16. So we lose here. And rough start to the team. And actions back to Ryujiao. Rayujiao. What is your wager, Squire? Rayujiao. What is your wager? 75. Let's go 50. 75. And Soku. All in for 200. And we'll have a 5, 3, 10, 5 versus a 5. Book here says double down. Rayujiao. You can hit or you can double down. What do you want to do? You're going to double. That's what you're supposed to do. 75, 75. Come on, monkey your ace. Monkey your ace. Let's do it. Hey, not bad. 19. Of course, we hit that 5. 5 becomes a 10. Normally, I would say double down here, but you can't double down in Vegas anymore because they suck. And that gives you a 20. Congratulations. We have a 15 like we're supposed to, and a bust wins. All right. All right. So that is 100, 200. All right. That's 200. And that is 150. 150. All right. We got a game. We got a game. Last round. Last round. Fight. Action is back to Rayujiao. The face down. Sorry, I missed that. I apologize, buddy. 150. 100. Oops, let's go 150. Let's do it like that. 250. And sorry about the face down. I missed that. So it's 100. No, it's 250. Let's do that. All right, here we go. Last round. And we get a 4, 10, 12, 19 versus a 3. Back to Ryu. You got a 12 against a 3. What you want to do? You want to hit? Keep it. There you go. 18. You're going to stand on that. You're going to stand on 19. We get a 5. 5 becomes a 9. 9 becomes a 14. 14 becomes a bust, and that is a win. That is 250 right there. That's 250. And that's 150. But it does appear that our big winner today, that's 200, 300, 400. You got 450, but the big winner is going to be Soku at 100. 2, 3, 4, 500, 650. Soku taking down 650. And you are our winner of round 5. Congratulations, Soku. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Yay. What's up? Yeah. All right, cool. And 3 new players. Maybe the last round here. What do we think, team? Mods, last round? Two more rounds, mods? What do we want to do here, mods? I'm listening to you. 1 more round, 2 more rounds? What are we doing, mods? One more. Perfect. All right, last round. Who would it be? Who would it be? Who would it be? Who would it be? Last round. It's going to be the following players. Yerutsen, Agernord, and Douglas Thrs. So, first of all, are they here? Yerutsen, Agernord, and Douglas Thrs. Are they present? Yerutsen, how about Agernord and Douglas Thrs? Agernord's here. Douglas Thrs in the house. Be a whole lot cooler if he was. Be a whole lot cooler if he was. Yerutsen. Yerutsen. Agernord. Agernord. And Douglas Thrs. Douglas Thrs is here. All right, son of a bitch. Everybody's here. All right, Douglas. Douglas Thrs. Here we go. All right, 3 players. Yerutsen. What's your wager? What you want to bet there, Yerutsin? 150, all right, 150. And next up is Agernord. Agernord, what is your opening salvo, Agernord? All in? You crazy, man. I love it. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. And Mr. Douglas. What's up, Taco Man? Been a minute. Hope you're doing great, buddy. And Douglas Thrs. What's your wager, Chief? You got 300 in chips. And thank you, Megan, over on YouTube. Buck50. All right, so here we go. 3 players, final round. Here we are. 10. Ooh. 10. Ooh. Come on, do it. 12. Boo. 21. Hey, there you go. 16. All right, let's go. And against the 10. And okay, no 21. Action's back to Yerutsin. Yerutsin, what's your wager? You got 12 against the 10, Yerutsin. You're going to stand? All right. That's an automatic win. Action's back over to Douglas. You got 16. 16 versus a 10. What you want to do? No complaints, Taco Man. No complaints, Chief. Life is good. Come on, here we go. What are you going to do, Douglas? You're a little slow there, Chief. You got to pick up the pace. A little slow there, Chief. I'm just going to start playing basic strategy for you. All right, hit. Okay. 19. You're going to stand on that. And we hit 19. So this is a loss. That's a push. That's a win. So that's 300. Congratulations. Uno, dos, tres. Plus 150. All right. Doubled up. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Round 2. Yerutsin, actions to you. All right. Fair enough. Yerutsin's going all in on the round 2 for 150. Agernord. All in for 600. And Douglas. Douglas, what is your wager, my friend? I'm just gonna assume that it's 150 again. Yeah. You're like a kind of 10-second delay there, Douglas, for some reason. Here we go. We have a 9, 10, 11. No, I'm just kidding. 9, 20, 16, 19 versus an ace. And would anybody care to purchase insurance? No insurance. Play on. 20 should be an automatic stand, Yerutsin. I assume you're going to stand? Yeah, you're going to stand. Agernord. Dilemmas. You got the 16 there, Agernord. What are you going to do? What you can do there, Agernord? Against an ace, the book says to hit. That's a scary hit, though. It's a scary. I hate hitting 16, but the book says hit. You need a 5. You need a 5 or less. 17, you dirty son of a bitch. Now it says stand. You're going to stand there. All right. So you're going to stand. I assume you're standing on 17. Yeah. Agernord. Yeah. And soft 17, so I have hits. Now I have a 16. Hard 16, I got a hits. 19. Brutal. Push. Loss. and win. So, $1.50. All right, 150. So in the end, you broke even 1, 2, 300. But you over here, Douglas Thrs, are at. Oh wait, is that a tie? Oh yeah, that's a tie. You both broke even with a tie. All right, you both broke even with a tie at 300 apiece. So congrats to Yerutsen at 300, and Mr. Douglas Thrs also at 300. Congrats to those two. All right. Was it the last hand? Was it the last round? It was, right? Am I crazy? That was the last round, right? Or is there one more? That was the last round, right? I'm blanking for some reason. Yeah, I think that was it. Thank you, Megan. That was just verifying. Trusting but verifying. All right. All right, team. See you back on the main screen here in one shake of a lamb's tail. Team Awesome. Today has been fun. Obviously, I need to do some. I have some technical issues I need to resolve. Oh my gosh! Thanks, Kat. Clay Tepnadze. Yeah. Bueller just came home. Sorry, buddy. We're yeah, you just missed us. And Nora Beth, thank you so much. And Alex, thank you, Alex. Very kind of you. Very kind of you. Sean Kenny, yes, of course. Casinos serve everything. Alcoholic, non-alcoholic. They have it all, my friend. They have it all. But yeah, I have to do some little surgery on my live stream and figure out what was going wrong. But first, let's give you a nice big hug there, Cat. Come here, my dear. Come here, Cat. Appreciate you. Yeah, come here. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. You're too kind. My audience is way... my fans are so kind. It's incredible. So I still had a good time. It's unfortunate timing. Indeed, Mr. Bueller. Indeed. All right, team. Thank you, Eric Clay. Normally, again, we do Blackjack on Thursdays. We do a 2 to 4 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. 2 to 4 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, or just Pacific Time, okay? All right, crew, I'm going to end the stream over on YouTube. Thank you so much, everybody. Sweet dreams. I'll catch you on the flip side. And over here